Hey everyone, Jebailey here. I am currently in Jönköping, Sweden. It's about 9 o'clock at night and it looks as bright as the afternoon in the States, but yeah, just finished DreamHack Sweden in Jönköping, DreamHack Summer. It was the second qualifier of the DreamHack events, so I want to just kind of walk and talk. It's, I have actually one more meeting for CEO, because CEO is in about 7 to 9 days. I'm losing track of days this month. But yeah, so do that and then go to sleep for a few hours, then trek home for like 22 hours. But I just want to kind of talk about, and I really wish I had more time to do content, especially after all these events I've been doing and everything that's been going on in my FGC career. But it's been a pretty good but busy, more than ever, 2024. I've been working with DreamHack since 2016. This was actually my 30th official DreamHack. I'm proud of, also wondering, my God, how have I been able to put up with seating requests and all this FGC stuff for so long, but I genuinely love what I do. So I kind of want to talk about what was accomplished actually between DreamHack Dallas, which was at the beginning of June, and June 17th, and then DreamHack, Summer Sweden. DreamHack's the American US events. I was on that team for about 7 years before I got put onto the new project, the Esports World Cup out of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, which I was excited for because mostly I am of Middle Eastern descent. I am Lebanese. So to do something with my culture that I grew up with was a really cool experience. And also because I know all the players, I'm very connected to both the Tekken and Street Fighter communities. I just want to be a part of that to take care of everyone that's involved and just make sure that it was a big success. I'd rather me do it than, that's just kind of how I am between CEO and all that stuff and being involved. But I can relax for a little bit. And this is the first chance I've had to just kind of walk around and you can see 1, 2, 3, my nice little DJI Pocket 3 I picked up in Japan, just how beautiful this weather is right now. It was actually raining all day and storming, so I kind of didn't get to enjoy a day out until about now, 9 o'clock in the evening. But just beautiful city. I used to come here, this is like my 9th time into Jönköping, where DreamHack basically originated from as a big LAN event. Look how beautiful that is. And, being a part of it all these years, but this is actually my first time back here since 2019, before COVID started. And then afterwards kind of switched teams over to the US only team. But I feel relieved. I feel really good. Dallas, and this event back to back right before my own event CEO is very stressful leading into it. Ever since I took on this role, it's probably been about a lot of work, more work than I've ever had to do. But I love doing it because it's stuff that comes natural to me. And I'm very, passionate about what I do, if you know me. But also I get to work with a lot of amazing people all over the world. So Dallas was, a qualifier there along with DreamHack Fighters, the brand that I kind of helped build out for DreamHack when I first started there. And TOing, my best friend, Tama Never Sleep, shout outs, Alex and Dennis and all those guys that I trust, we did Dallas together. And that was easier for me mentally because I trust them. I've worked with them for so long. And then when I was doing the Sweden event, this one that just happened, I was set to a whole new team that I'd never worked with before. So I was a little nervous about everything. And pulled off some amazing things with these guys, Hubert, Sebastian, Knuckles and Flower. I always, when I do events, my goal is to always help the region out. And my goal was to work with a couple of the guys that were here and that know the community. So it was really cool to bring them out. I've worked with Knuckles before, so shout outs to you guys for doing a killer job. But yeah, I was really nervous coming into this event and I couldn't have been happier. I worked with a brand new broadcast team that actually comes from a lot of other esports. So teaching them everything was really cool. Fixing some product issues as the day was getting started. What's up, guys? How are you? Good. Good. How are you? I'm good. Tired. I get to go home tomorrow. Yeah, I did DreamHack, yeah. So everyone's very friendly over here in Jönköping. And actually this weekend was like a big high school graduation. So the first night we walked out to dinner, everyone's just hanging out, walking out, or partying all night. So look at that beautiful sun at 9 o'clock at night. And this is going to be light until like 11 o'clock.
What is your name on YouTube?
YouTube, CEO Gaming.
Yep.
You're welcome. Yeah. Isn't that German?
Yes, German.
Yeah. What you call it. So, working with Huber and these guys, I was nervous coming into it, but the production team, obviously there's a lot that goes into these events. Thank you. They actually just subscribed for it. Look at. This is why I don't vlog more. what you call it. This is a very YouTube and internet-friendly world. Jönköping is very well known for, hosting DreamHack stuff. But anyways, so Hubert and them, were amazing to work with. The production team, 120 hertz VRR for all the technical guys out there. Such a confusing pain if people haven't dealt with it before. So when I was able to be like, no, you need this thing, and help with the TNS guys before I came out here, just to see it all come together, and a broadcast team that was over prepared and did such a killer job made me really happy that this is probably one of the, as the event started, was like the most stress-free event. You can see the trains coming by right now. So Jönköping is like it's a 2-hour drive, like 90-minute drive to the airport Gothenburg, which I fly into, and then Stockholm is like 4 hours between a bus and a train ride, which I've experienced many years before. But yeah, just putting on these qualifiers, right? Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, a lot goes into it. Luckily, I have really good relationships with the developers, the publishers, and just to see people that also make these games care about the community and putting these together was really, really exciting for me. So the hardest part for me personally was this. Now, all these players that have qualified, they're going to be going to Riyadh in August. I'll actually be out there for 3 weeks straight, between 1 week of Street Fighter, then another week of Tekken. So, fun fact, I was a week off in between. It would be weird for me to fly back home for 20 hours and go back 4 days later. So I was going to go visit my sister who lives in Dubai, which is only a 2-hour flight from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. But she'll be in Florida visiting our family the week I'm over there. So I was like, man, how did I get that unlucky with timing? But what you call it? So, and I'm just walking around because I don't want to go to sleep yet, because if I do, I'll probably sleep for 12 hours straight and miss my shuttle. So, but yeah, just putting on this event, there's so many things you got to think about as a tournament organizer that I think about, because I'll always be a player first mentally. I used to compete all the years. You guys know my history. And so just really excited to see a lot of players grateful for the production and the quality of the event and tournament we're doing, because I want nothing for but the best for everyone competing. But it's been a really cool experience to be appreciated and respected for what I've done all these years, to become a senior product manager and then be asked questions by names I can't even pronounce the first time around. So hold on, see, work is calling me right now, so I'm gonna have to get on it and respond to a message because I have all the answers. So let's see, ask Miguel. Miguel, shout outs to you, man. You were the social media manager for the last 2 events. Huge pleasure to work with you. Rel helped us out with pictures in Dallas that you see of all the players and the qualifier cards, and then Elliot. So I want to give kudos to everybody, right? Like, I oversee everything. I have the final decision on a lot of these things in these tournaments, but it's so many cool people that are just awesome to work with that makes this job easy for me. God, look at that beautiful sun. So, but yeah. Just overall, I'm very happy, very relieved. I now have CEO on my plate, and spoiler alert, I've been counting down for years to announce the new venue for CEO in Orlando next year. You have no idea. Right now, where the trailer's being worked on for the announcements, a bunch of other stuff. So I really look forward to that, sharing that news with all of you. Yeah, that was my first real breath of fresh air that this project is for now done, and then Riyadh will be cool because I'll be making sure all the players get in safely, working with all the companies, making sure everything goes well, and just looking after everything. And if there's anything they need me for, I will be right on site. I'll be celebrating my birthday over there, so that'll be exciting. I've actually never been to Riyadh. Last time I went to the Middle East was Lebanon in 2010. So, but yeah, in terms of the fighting games themselves, I love that Street Fighter 6 is doing great. Tekken 8, they're in their infancy years, the first and second years. They're going to get patched. 5 years from now, they're going to be totally different games, but I like the direction of both. I love Bandai Namco Entertainment, already patching stuff, fixing a lot of stuff up, and then same with Street Fighter 6, going to do a little bit more balance patches, but it's an exciting time for fighting games. And not just because of EWC and all the money that's getting, put out to the players and everything, but just in general, events are back. You guys know me. I've been in Daytona Beach for a few years. I love the venue. I don't love all the negativity that comes with being a TO and just, people not happy. And I listen. And that's why, I've changed things for next year, and I'm really excited about that. But it's a good time. Combo Breaker, I just worked that event. That was a bit easier for me, but awesome time because I get to compete. I think I won a medal for I don't remember. I've won so many medals. Sorry, everyone else I beat over the years. But yeah, guys, I don't really get to show you when I get to actually relax. You know, I game, I stream when I have the time. I've had like 4 videos since my Japan Evo trip to like edit and stuff. I don't have any editors. I do that myself. I just haven't had any time. So being able to do this right now, I'm like, let me do this. Let me try to do more of this. If you guys enjoy it, obviously let me know. Always helpful. You know, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be organizing events. I'm 41. I feel great, by the way. I've been working out more than ever. I haven't skipped a leg day in like a year straight now after my ankle surgery. So it's been helping me as I'm short-winded. Been walking a lot, helping me. And this is a beautiful, you know, a really cool track. 1, 2, 3 of just whole like seaside town right here. This is actually one of the bigger lakes in the region. Beautiful area. I'm kind of hoping a Loch Ness monster pops out or something crazy. Probably no alligators out here. I haven't really done the research on what is out here, but yeah, just I'm blessed. I'm really lucky to be able to do fighting games for a living and do everything I do. You know, CEO Taku, I will have news on that very soon. But you know, it should be out by the time I hopefully edit this video a bit. But you know, we're going to be teaming up with Holiday Matsuri this year in December while I negotiate a contract and figure out the dates I want to do at a new venue. Since, you know, rest in peace, the Wyndham Orlando Resort, which I'm still very, very sad about. One of my favorite places ever. Shutting down, which, you know, has a lot of historical importance to the FGC. And being at 1.2 miles from my house really helps. The new venue that I am talking to, which is probably going to happen, I just don't know which weekend yet, as if you follow my Discord, discord.gg/CEOgaming, you know, you'll be happy. I'm really happy with it. I know after decisions I've made in the past how to fix everything, focus on the convenience, not less about the, you know, the risk. It's always a risk to be an organizer, especially when everything's basically tripled in price. I was having dinner with the Polish guys from Poland I was working with, and just how expensive, like talking about how expensive everything is over there. Sweden's pretty pricey. Like, it's not a place you want to go to and expect to like eat cheap for everywhere. Like, you know, going to New Orleans, which is amazing food. Japan, because the exchange rate, like things are pretty strong here. You know, so, but beautiful country. I always love coming here. I'm glad. I usually stay at like the hotel next to the venue for this event. And this time we got to stay downtown. I'm like, I get to walk all these places. You know, you can actually see the building in the back. It's one of the tallest buildings here. So I had a gym, so I got to work out every day, but it's friggin' June and it's like 60 degrees right now. It doesn't feel cold because I have a hoodie and a shirt on, but just amazing weather. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do more of this, talk to you guys. In terms of like the event itself, what gets me excited is when you wake up and you walk in and just everyone's ready to go, ready to run brackets. The product team, like they were not late at all. Like everything was on time, almost too early. We finished Street Fighter like an hour early because we kind of planned for that. But it was just really cool to put this all on and be done with the 2 qualifiers. I don't know what's going to happen next year if we do more or less. You know, I was actually the one that got to make a lot of decisions, like picking what the qualifiers would be based on a very short schedule that I want to support. You know, I got to support Korea, France, Korea, France. Who else am I supporting? CEO, obviously, that was easy. And just because the timing of it worked out and having some on the East Coast. And yeah, just, you know, really happy to work with TOs all over the world. And, you know, one of the best advice I always give is like the more prepared you are for an event itself, each event one at a time, I focus one at a time. So when people are asking me for something like 6 months from now, I'm like, let me get through the next event and then anything you need, because once this event's done, paperwork's tied up, you know, finished up, that I can move on to the next event and keep going. But people are like doing campfires out here and stuff. It's a nice town. I believe this is like a very religious town, but you don't really see much of that. Just everyone enjoying themselves, walking around, lots of good food. Grill, barbecue, and bar was just one of the best steaks I've ever had, actually. Really good, so I went there twice this trip. So yeah, you got someone making a fire, some benches out here. Let's turn around. I'm probably gonna head back because I have a meeting soon. But my work never stops. Once CEO's done, yes. But once September comes and I'm done with the EWC for this year, I'm probably taking like a month vacation because I've been pretty much on call for the last 3 months straight. So it's been not stressful. There's been times where I gotta like really sit down and relax and be like, all right, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing this. I'm in the right position. I just gotta take it all in and do the best job that I can. So with that, you know, I just want to give you a little quick blog, 15 minutes. Hopefully I get to do more of this, talk to you guys more, show you, talk about little things that we do. But again, really happy with how Dallas turned out, really happy with how this event it turned out. Not a lot of events run perfectly. There's always shit that goes down. But the best you can do is talk about it, make sure it's fixed the next time and never let the mistakes.
43,200 right subscribers.
Thank you guys. Yeah, look, they're subscribed. Appreciate it. Yeah. I should start being like, yeah, if you're subscribed to Mr. Beast, you get a free prize. So those are not paid actors, I promise, not paid Swedish actors. Yeah, just Sweden itself, though, beautiful. And like I said, 8th or 9th time, I forgot. But beautiful place. I would go to Stockholm if you had to actually ever take a vacation. Go to Vasa. It's like a really cool, one of the world's oldest ships that's still like in full existence. They restored it. Beautiful place, beautiful city. Train system works here. America, get your shit together, which probably never happened because of how big we are. Yeah, oh, cool little station sign. I guess I'm in the right place. I'll show you that in a moment. But with that, guys, next up, CEO 2024. Really excited. Being a qualifier brought back like Daigo, Fudo, probably all the best Street Fighter players, all the best Tekken players that haven't already qualified from Korea. Step your shit up, America. But it's been amazing because I feel not just this esports World Cup stuff, but just fighting games in general right now and the shift between leverless and new controllers and new ways to play. It's really cool because you're seeing a lot of the players that were at every event pre-COVID come back because they see this level of competition. So that's the sign I'm at. Nice. But yeah, so really excited to put CO together, announce what's coming in the future. I have a lot of cool stuff in store at that event. So if you're coming out to that and you're watching this, really excited to always host you guys. Really excited to get through it, be able to rest a little bit afterwards before I go to EVO. I'll be working EVO this year. So yeah, just have fun, man. Play some fighting games. Ignore all the negativity on social media because it's not real most of the time. But there's also benefits to it. So it's a very scary place sometimes, but also guys like me that are always busy, if I have time to spend and just chat with people, that keeps me going and keeps me motivated to do what I do. Like I woke up, I slept as long as I could, but here in Sweden, it's barely nighttime. Like it's not gonna get dark till like 11:30. And then you're gonna see the sun start coming up at like 4 a.m. If you do not close your blinds, you are screwed and you're waking up because I'm a very light sleeper when the sun comes out. If it's pitch black or I'm covering my eyes, I'm good to go. But you gotta prepare to sleep well and sleep long, but I don't sleep very long. I'm like a 6-hour a night guy at most if I can, but I do take naps. But woke up today, I was like, oh, it's over. These 2 back-to-back major events that I was in charge of. And then I got up, I was like, fuck, CO's in 2 weeks. It's go time, baby. Like I got motivated. I went to the gym in the hotel. I spent like 6 hours on catching up on registration emails and everything. So yeah, don't get my drive, guys, because then you sacrifice way too much to work as much as I try to. But with that, if you've supported the 2 EWC qualifiers, congratulations if you won and you qualified. Thank you for coming to those 2 events. Jönköping was the most stacked tournaments I've ever run because it is harder to get out here, and I acknowledge that. But it was just like, it was amazing to see everybody have a good time. All the international players like taking care of each other, looking out for each other. I actually have Kawanu's hoodie left on site, and I was like, hey, you're gonna be at CO or EVO? It was like EVO. So I'm gonna save his goddamn hoodie until EVO and bring it out to him because that's the kind of guy I am. But just overall, great weekend for me. Very proud of everyone I worked with, Casper, Lucas, my admins, Simone, all these guys. Again, I worked with totally new people at this event. I only had one person I've ever worked with before here, and they nailed it. They did everything. They asked me all my fighting game advice. I helped with the production to run a show, like cutting cameras. So, luckily I have experience with all of that thanks to years of, CEO streams and working with TOing and all those guys and Tenno company over the years. So just really happy with everything. So if you guys take the time to watch this, you guys are amazing. You are what make me look good. You are just awesome to work with. I hope I get to do it in Europe again sooner than later. So with that, guys, thank you. I will hopefully see you at CEO soon. Take care.
That might do it, Full takes out Arslan Ash to send him home on the road to the Esports World Cup.